Would you say that someone should be able to lose their job because of who they love? I think most of us would agree that this type of discrimination has no place in 2026. I mean, that's why we have the Equality Act, for example. It protects us from discrimination on the basis of our gender, our ethnicity, our sexuality. But there's one key characteristic missing. At this moment in time, there are little to no legal or social protections in place for people whose relationship orientation deviates from the standard monogamous model, which means that many polyamorous or consensually non-monogamous people live in fear of discrimination in the workplace, at school, or even during custody proceedings. And I'm sure it doesn't take a psychologist to tell you that this might have an impact on someone's well-being. The problem is the extent of that impact is currently unknown, and that's where I come in. As much as I'd love to explore all facets of polyamory and well-being for my PhD project, I'm specifically looking at how adults and children live in polyamorous family systems and how this affects their well-being. Many people, when they picture children being raised by non-monogamous adults, think of, well, unregulated pandemonium and a lack of stability at best, or exposure to promiscuity and inappropriate behaviour at worst. In fact, a study I ran last year showed that 48% of people believe that polyamory is harmful to children. 32% would not let their own child play with a child who's being raised by polyamorous adults. Now, what this means is it was really important to me to first understand the extent of the anti-polyamorous stigma out there before actually exploring the realities of polyamorous parenting. Social support and approval are key factors when it comes to personal well-being. So to have it in black and white that a large proportion of the UK population feels hostile towards polyamorous parents is a key piece of evidence. Now, as I'm still in the midst of data collection, I will have to leave you on a little bit of a cliffhanger, but what I can tell you from early glimpses into my data set is that when it comes to love, stability and care offered to children, the differences between monogamous and non-monogamous parents really aren't all that big. Now, with the help of the non-monogamous and polyamorous community, I'm hoping to make a not too insignificant contribution to this vastly under-researched field. And with a bit of luck over time, the research on polyamorous parenting will outweigh some of those harmful tropes and stereotypes we currently see. Thank you.